Is this thing on? Whoa! I have stuff all over my bed. Who the hell am I trying to email right now? I don't even know who this person is. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa in case you're new here. Today's video is going to be one that was highly requested by tons and tons of people that I know that are going into college or that just have no idea what they should bring to their dorm, or maybe this might even help with like an apartment. I don't know. Could help with anything really, but this is kind of tailored to how my dorm was set up, and by that I mean like air conditioning, whether or not we had a fridge or we're allowed to have a fridge, da 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 da, this and that. You guys know all the basics. Anyways, so I have this long list of things for everyone to bring. So if you guys are watching this in your room right now, I would definitely recommend you grab some popcorn and just get situated because this is going to be a long one. These are a few move-in day tips, and I feel like this will really help you guys out a lot. So let's get into it. Get there early so that way you won't be waiting in line forever, and if you have a roommate, try to get there earlier than your roommate so you can pick whatever side of the room you want or place your things a certain way before they get there. I don't know. Just try and get there earlier than your move-in time, but not super early to where you're like literally camping out the night before. Also, drink and eat something before you go because you could be unpacking for a genuinely long time. I know when I was unpacking and stuff, it took me like 5 hours to get everything situated and clean everything afterwards, and yeah, it was a little wild and I was really hungry. Even though I ate before I went, I was still really hungry. It was just a long time to be unpacking and stuff. And also, your dining hall may be closed because it is move-in day and they know a lot of people are going to be there. Or it may be open and it may just be super packed because a lot of people are there with their families and stuff. So yeah. Also, don't forget to wear comfortable clothing. Really, no one cares how you look on move-in day. Everyone is just super excited to get their stuff into their room and decorate all cute or whatever, however they want to do it. No one's going to be paying attention to you wearing your Gucci sneakers and your Gucci top. Like, no one cares on the first day. Just wear some sweats if you want, if it's cold where you live, or wear some shorts or wear a tank top. I mean, just wear clothes. Don't wear your birthday suit, but don't overdress. You know what I mean? Final like move-in day tip. Leave your clothes on all of the hangers when you're packing them up. This is so important in my opinion. Leave them on the hangers, and this is what you can do with them. So let's pretend all of my clothes are on hangers right now. Well, all of my clothes are on hangers right now. They're in my closet though. Anyways, this is what I did. Okay, so what I did was I took a garbage bag and I put it around the bottom of all of my clothes while they were still hanging up in my closet. And then I took a zip tie and I zip tied all the hangers together of the clothes that I was putting in the bag. So I zip tied the top of the hangers together so they wouldn't come apart. And then I bagged up the bottom of the clothes like this, and then I tied this around the top of the hangers. So that way I wouldn't have to worry about like any of my clothes getting all mixed up and stuff when we're trying to move stuff in. And yeah, it was just an easy way for me to move a bunch of my clothes in such a short amount of time. I would definitely recommend doing that. None of these are in any particular order. However, I do talk about like clothing and like food and drinks at the end. So if you're only here to like pay attention to what to bring as far as that goes, then I would skip towards the end somewhere. But towards the beginning, I'm just going to talk about things that I felt were absolute necessities to bring, at least for my specific dorm. So a little bit of background. I actually like wrote out what my dorm setup was and like all this other information on my dorm. I wrote it out so I could just read it off to you guys. Okay, so my dorm room, for starters, it was a freshman dorm, so none of the freshman dorms had air conditioning, which was dreadful. It was dreadful during the first few months, and then once winter hit, it was okay. And then once it started to warm back up again in like the springtime, towards the end of spring, it was dreadful again. So only the first floor of my building had AC actually, and that floor was only reserved for upperclassmen, so it's not like I would have felt that anyways. I was on the 4th floor out of 5 floors, so it was very, very hot up there. One tip for that, if you guys don't have any air conditioning, would be to leave your door open, because during the semester when it was very hot in our dorms and stuff, everyone would just open up their doors, and that would help the air circulate throughout the whole like building, I guess, or our floor at least. So that's tip number 1. I don't really have much information on what to bring if you have like a bathroom in your dorm room. I didn't have a bathroom in my dorm room, however, I did have a sink and a medicine cabinet above the sink, but that was it as far as like appliances go, I guess. I don't even know if that's not an appliance. What is that? I don't even know. We had a community bathroom, so I'll tell you guys like what to bring as far as like shower stuff goes, but as far as like toiletries and stuff like that, I never had to worry about that. So if you guys have a bathroom in your dorm, then it's kind of up to you what to bring. If you have a roommate, if you're not living in a single, if you're living in a double or a triple or a quad, definitely talk to your roommate about what they're going to bring and what you're going to bring, because if there's something that you can avoid doubling up on, and you only need one of it, make sure that you talk to them about it, because at least in my dorm it was pretty small, so you don't want to double up on some big things that you could like avoid doubling up on, I guess. Okay, so we're getting into what I think we absolutely need, and I put this in caps because, like I said, my dorm room had no air conditioning, so I put fan in caps. So if you have a fan and if you don't have any air conditioning, I would definitely recommend getting like a box fan, and maybe have your roommate get a box fan as well, or just tower fans maybe even, or even like little fans set up throughout the room. Just something to get the air circulating in your room, especially like if you don't have windows in your dorm. I don't know if all dorms have windows. Mine did, but even during the hot months and stuff when we would have them open, it just seemed like it would never get any better unless we had the fans on. So definitely recommend getting a fan. Like I said, these are in no particular order. I just kind of wrote them as they came to me. But air fresheners, because like I said, when it gets hot, it kind of gets like moist and it might get damp and kind of stinky. So get air freshener. I wrote hangers. I wrote garbage can for obvious reasons. Candles if they're allowed, because I feel like candles, in my opinion, they kind of make everything feel a little more homey, and it just smells better if you have candles going in your room. But if you can't have them, then don't get them. Don't chance like burning down your dorm just because you want your room to smell good. They make wax warmers in case anyone wants one of those instead. I also put shelf liners because when we got into our dorm room, our medicine cabinet that we have above our sink, like the shelving in there, it was like rusty and old and stuff, and no matter how hard we scrubbed it, we couldn't seem to get some of the dirt off that was on it. So we bought shelf liners and put them in there. Okay, I also wrote decorations. Decorations are very important. Decorations are super important to making you feel comfortable and happy in your dorm, creating a positive environment for you, because a lot of the times, it just depends on the type of person you are, really. Either you're going to spend a ton of time in your dorm room studying, or you're going to spend like a ton of time out of your dorm room. But either way it goes, like if you're going to be in there a lot, or even just like a little bit of time, even just to go to sleep, I would still recommend getting decorations that make you feel like very positive, I guess. So I got like, this is all my bedding for my dorm room actually. I just put it on my bed at home for the summer, but yeah. Just get brightly colored things, because I know a lot of the times dorm rooms are pretty dark and dull. So just try to liven it up a little bit, would be my advice for you guys. I would definitely recommend buying lights, like whether that be Christmas lights or lamps, anything like that, like the stick-on lights that you just stick on the wall and you could push it. Like I had one of these lights and it was like a button, and you just pushed it and it would pop on. It was like a little tiny like circle light, but I had it on my wall. And I had it up there because if I ever got up in the middle of the night and I couldn't see anything, I wouldn't want to flick on my light and wake my roommate up. So I would just use that little like button light. If you have a tapestry that you want to put up, do it. I know a lot of places don't let you put holes in the walls and stuff like that. So definitely get some command hooks to hook that stuff up wherever you want it in your room. Okay, so at my school, we weren't allowed to, at least my freshman year, so last year, we weren't allowed to have a microwave and a fridge. So that means we had to either rent a micro fridge, which is both of those things together as one like unit, or we had to have one or the other. So we couldn't have both unless we had the micro fridge. And the micro fridge is something that we rented through my school. It's like a microwave on the top that's bolted down into this like little mini fridge, which I would recommend if you have the opportunity to rent one of those or even buy one of those, because honestly, in my opinion, I would have bought one if I would have realized that I would have been paying way more to rent it every year. But I didn't realize that until like recently. So this is a no-brainer. Like bedding, I bought 2 sets of sheets so that way if I was washing one or I needed to wash one, I could just replace it easily. Or I could just bring the dirty ones home and wash them, because I live 45 minutes away from where I attend school. I also wrote stuffed animals or something that reminds you of home. Now for me personally, I brought a lot of pictures because I love seeing like my family and my friends and stuff, and just knowing that I have a good support system whenever I may be feeling sad or like homesick or anything while I was there. Even though I came home like all of the time, I still got homesick because I just like, I'm one of those people that's very like attached to my family, and so being away from them was kind of hard for me. So I brought a bunch of pictures of them and different things that reminded me of being at home. Now this is something that's not essential, but I wrote it down anyways because I had mine there. I wrote TV. So when you bring your TV, you're either going to have tons of downtime and you're going to be able to actually watch it, or you're going to be like me and you're going to be studying 24/7 and only be able to watch it for like 5 minutes until you knock out in your bed. So I wrote TV. It's definitely something that's optional. All of this stuff is optional, but it's just a tip, I guess, to bring your TV. And don't forget the Ethernet cord, not internet, Ethernet cord. Any power cords that go along with it, the DVD player, any type of box that goes with your TV. But bring a laundry basket. That's very important. You don't want to be like using like grocery bags to take like down 500 loads of laundry or anything like that because you forgot to bring a laundry basket. I would recommend something with wheels and something with handles. That is so important. Get a laundry basket with wheels. Unless you want to break your back carrying down your laundry basket to the basement to wash your clothes. Along with that, you're going to need laundry detergent, bleach, fabric softener, Tide Pods, those little, what are those called? The things you sprinkle in there. I don't know. Anyways, get whatever you want for your laundry. Just make sure you have stuff to wash your clothes if you're staying on campus. It's a no-brainer. Like, you want to have stuff to make you smell good, make your clothes smell good and clean and all fresh and all that jazz. The next things I wrote were cleaning supplies. Now, these came in so handy for me. My dorm got so dusty so quickly. I could wipe down my counters, I could wipe down my like bed shelf that's like above next to my bed. I could wipe down the fridge, the windows, the mirrors in my room, anything like that. I could wipe it down and it would be dirty the next day because it just gets so dusty in the dorms. I don't know if you guys would have this problem in your dorms, but it always got really, really dusty for me in my dorm. So I always had Clorox wipes in my room. I always had disinfectant spray because especially around flu season and stuff, a lot of people get sick and you don't want to be that person that gets sick. I thought I was breezing through the year without getting sick until the day before spring break came and the day before Christmas break came, and I got sick both times. The day before Christmas break, I got sick. The day before spring break, I got sick. And I was sick the entire spring break, which was not fun. But yeah, so definitely get disinfectant spray, get any type of soap, cleaning supplies that you need for your room. Bleach is a no-brainer. Swiffer wet pads for like if you have hard floors. The Swiffer, obviously, because you're going to need that if you have the wet pads. And a vacuum if you have carpeting or anything like that. So I hope that information helps you guys out a little bit. I also wrote square bins, and by square bins I mean just some like little bins that you can get from like Walmart or something. They're like fabric-y bins. You guys probably saw them in my dorm tour. But yeah, get square bins so that way you can put them on your shelves or whatever in your closet and stuff like that. They don't have to be the fabric bins. They can be like plastic bins. But these are the type of bins I'm talking about. These bins, like this. I wrote container for clothing, and then by that I mean it's like a, you guys have probably seen them before. There's like three, I don't know how to word this. There's like 3 drawers like this, 1, 2, 3, obviously. And anyways, I got mine from Walmart. I think it was like $15. I could be wrong. But anyways, it's like a big shelf type unit thing. It's plastic and it has them drawers that you can pull out. But anyways, I wrote that because I put all of my pants in like drawers like that. And if I can find like a picture of them on the internet or something, I'll link it in the description down below so you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I also wrote a wax warmer, which I already mentioned. Desk organizer. This is very important. I had a lot of journals and a lot of folders and a lot of books. So I bought this desk organizer, and it's like a metal type organizer. I think I got it from Office Depot or some store like that. But yeah, desk organizers are pretty important just to keep everything kind of set up in a neat way on your desk, so that way you can see everything and you know what to grab before you run to class. I wrote extra school supplies because this is a no-brainer as well. Obviously you need school supplies, like you need pens. You're definitely going to need highlighters. These are so important, especially in college. They are literally lifesavers. Everyone always comes and asks someone for a Sharpie at some point of the year, so definitely have some Sharpies on you. You don't want to be that person that's like searching for a Sharpie for like 4 hours. I don't know. Anyways, I wrote index cards down. You're gonna need index cards, especially if you're really one of those people that uses flashcards to study. You're gonna need these. I got 2 different sizes. I'm obviously gonna go back and buy more whenever I need them, but for now I just got these 2. I got sticky notes. I got these from Target. It's like a big pile of sticky notes. I can't really remember how much these were, but yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 packs of sticky notes in here. And I ran through sticky notes so quickly because I would just write on them all the time for literally everything. Especially if my roommate or I like left campus, or like we were going somewhere and we just wanted to let each other know. We would just like write down what we needed the other person to know on a sticky note. They are essentials. I also bought this journal. This is my tip to you guys. If you're one of those people that feels like it's very annoying to switch out notebooks constantly, or like just you find like it's hard to stay organized because you have so many different type of notebooks and journals and folders all over the place, this might help you a lot. I got this notebook. I got a notebook like this last semester. It's a 5-subject college ruled notebook, and so that way I don't have to carry around like 15 different journals, and I don't have to like be like, oh my gosh, I forgot this journal for this class that I have in 2 minutes. Like, I just have all of my journals literally right here. So there's that. And also, I bought this planner because I thought it was super cute. It says, whatever sprinkles your donut. And I bought a planner last semester. I started to use it at the beginning of the year, like everyone does. I used it for like 2 weeks, and then I stopped and used my laptop for the rest of the year. But yeah, I bought it anyways because I love to waste money and I'm stupid. But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting a planner if you're one of those people that finds it hard to stay organized. They do come in handy if you're one of those people that actually uses them. So yeah, get a planner. There's a lot of due dates in college, so I think that the planner would help you out a lot. Or if you have a MacBook or like anything that like lets you put like sticky notes on your laptop screen, that helped me a lot with remembering due dates and stuff. I would just like type out what was due. I like literally wrote every single week was a different sticky note on my laptop screen. So that's how I stay organized. Don't forget to bring a makeup organizer if you're someone that's into makeup. Don't forget your makeup to put in it, obviously. Don't forget your backpack. I know this seems like something that's so simple to remember, but a lot of the times on move-in day and stuff, people forget that things that they actually need and bring a lot of unnecessary things. So don't forget your backpack. Something else I would definitely recommend bringing is a vanity mirror, just so like if you're getting ready, you have something to look at. That obviously helped me a lot because I'm really into makeup and stuff, so when I got ready, I wanted to see what I look like, obviously. Don't forget your purse. Do not forget your license or your state ID, anything like that, because a lot of the times you're going to need it for a lot of different things. You may need it to actually get your school ID. I don't know, but I needed mine a lot throughout the semester. I would recommend purchasing a lanyard for your dorm room key, or if you have like an ID to like swipe to get into your room, don't forget like a wallet to put it in. I know a lot of people that lock themselves out of their room because they didn't have like a lanyard or anything that they would grab and like bring with them. But yeah, that's something that was an essential to me, was having some form of a lanyard. I would always put it on this command hook that was like right in front of my door, so that way when I was walking out I would always see it. It was yellow, so I could never forget it, really. This is something that was really important for me. I brought a printer. I know a lot of schools have their own printers in like the basement of their dorm rooms or at the libraries and stuff, and I had that option to use them, but sometimes I was running like super late to class, like, and I would just have to print something like right in my room and then just book it to class. So a printer for me was super important, especially because a lot of people wait till the last minute to print up their things, and sometimes you may be waiting to use the printer if you don't have one in your room. That, you need ink and stuff and paper, so don't forget about that if you decide to bring a printer with you. The main essential that you all, I'm sure, were waiting to hear is a laptop and your laptop charger. A lot of the times professors will allow you to take notes on your laptop, and if they don't, obviously you have your handy dandy notebook to take them on. But personally for me, I like taking notes on my laptop because it was a lot faster and I didn't have to worry about like scribbling everything really super fast and worrying about it being all neat and stuff. So yeah, bring your laptop and bring your laptop charger. Always have your laptop charger with you at all times, and same with your phone charger. And obviously don't forget to bring your phone with you to school. Something else that helped me out a lot with remembering due dates and stuff was a wall calendar, like one of them really big calendars, and I used to write the due dates and I would like highlight like this is due then, and then I would highlight in a different color like when my tests were and stuff, and that seemed to help me keep organized a lot too. I wrote the due dates out when I got my syllabi. I don't know what the plural version of syllabus is, but when I got multiple of each when I got one of each syllabus for each class, I wrote out my due dates and all the assignment dates and stuff like that on my wall calendar, so it came in handy. Another thing you're going to want to bring is a first aid kit, ibuprofen for headaches, because I'm sure you'll get one, or Tylenol, Advil, whatever. Cold and flu medicine, because like I said, it's inevitable. You're going to get sick at some point during college. I told myself I was not going to get sick, and I did. You're also going to need towels, and you're going to need a hairbrush, a toothbrush, your toothpaste, bobby pins, hair ties, curling iron, straightener, hairspray, or other hair products. And that's only if you're like a person that likes to like get ready and get kind of fancy with it, you know. You don't need all of these things, but I just wrote it down because those are some of the things that I had in my room. You're also going to need silverware, cups, plates, bowls, etc. Any type of utensil or bowl that you can eat out of, anything like that. Bring it with you because odds are you're going to need it at some point, or someone's going to come knocking on your door asking you for like a spoon or something. Just always have them stocked, really, is what I can say. I had a bunch of plastic utensils and stuff just so I didn't have to wash them, because honestly I had like no time in college for anything other than studying. So I had like plastic cups and plastic forks and plastic spoons and plastic plates and paper plates, all this other stuff, the whole long run. And don't forget microwavable items like bowls and stuff, because you don't want to heat up anything in like on like a plastic plate, because that's really not good for you at all. And that stuff, yeah, that's bad for you, especially if they're not made to be microwaved. Alright, so I already said towels. You're gonna need rags as well for when you shower and stuff. I had a cart. My camera just shut off. Yay! Okay, anyways, I had a cart for all of my towels, so I had my towels like stacked up, and then I had my rags on like the next like tier of the shelves. So I would recommend getting one of those. I would also recommend getting a shower caddy. You're definitely 110, 50,000 billion% going to need shower shoes, especially if you have community bathrooms. I don't know if you'd necessarily need shower shoes if you have like your own bathroom, but we needed shower shoes. There is no way around it. If you use a community restroom to shower in, if you have showers in there, if you have community showers, get shower shoes. Please do not be that person. I need to pray about this. Please do not be that person that goes barefoot in the showers if it is a community shower. That is so nasty. It is so dirty. All these girls are washing themselves up in the shower, washing their hoo-haws and whatever, and they stepped in, say they stepped in like dog poop or something, like, and they had the same shoes on that they were showering in, and like, there's just so many different things that are just wrong with the idea of not wearing shower shoes. So please, please, please just buy shower shoes. I'm sorry, that was the longest rant of my life about some damn shower shoes, but they're important. You don't want to get athlete's foot. You don't want to get any type of disease on your feet from not wearing shower shoes. So just wear them. Just save everyone the hassle of worrying about you, and just wear them. Okay? So shower shoes. You're obviously going to need a robe or like some form of towel to wrap around you. I don't know about you guys, but on my dorm room floor, it was an all-girls floor, and then all boys was above us, and then all boys below us. When I would get out of the shower, sometimes there would be boys walking around on my floor, so just make sure you're like covered up and you're not out there thotting around, if that makes any sense. Just don't expose yourself to all these men and women on your floor. Just make sure you cover up, okay? I also wrote shampoo, conditioner, body wash, shaving cream, and a razor. I know a lot of people forget things, but the most common thing out of the few things that I just mentioned was a razor. I know a lot of girls that are like, oh my god, I forgot my razor, or I forgot my towel, like whatever. But the most common one that I heard was they forgot their razor, so don't forget your razor. Now, into the clothing section, I wrote accessories, so things like necklaces, earrings, bracelets, whatever you want to wear, belts, I don't even know. Just bring whatever you feel is necessary. And if you live far away from your campus and like, you know you're only going to visit your house like 2 to 3 times a year throughout that school year, then I would recommend like only bringing your summer / fall / winter clothes, or summer. I would recommend only bringing like your summer clothes and like some long sleeves, I guess, a few, I don't know, just dress for how your area is. In my area, the school that I attend, we were in the snow belt when winter came around. But if you are one of those people that has weather like how I had it, then like bring your summer clothes, and then if you go home, then switch them out with like your fall clothes, and then switch them out with your winter clothes, etc. These are just like clothes that I use throughout the year. Short sleeve tops, long sleeve tops, shorts, capris, pants, leggings were my lifesaver, and sweatpants. You're also going to need things like dressy clothes for like presentations, or even dressy clothes for like formal events if you're in sororities. I know a lot of girls that are in sororities, and they had a lot of different events that they had to attend where they had to wear like fancier clothing. So bring dressy clothes, I guess. Dressy shoes, bring tennis shoes. Comfort is so important. Sandals. Bring rain boots if it rains a lot in your area, or even just a little. I would still recommend bringing rain boots. A lot of the time you have to walk pretty far across campus to get to courses, to get to different classes, so I would recommend bringing rain boots instead of soaking your tennis shoes in rainwater. I would also recommend getting snow boots if it snows in your area. Last year we got a couple feet of snow, and it was not fun walking to class in the snow. Especially, it would not be comfy if I didn't have any snow boots. So I would recommend bringing those. Don't forget to have fun while you're in college. You can bring some party clothing, because odds are you're going to go to at least one party. Parties aren't necessary, but they're pretty fun to go to when you have the free time. So that way it kind of relieves some stress. You get to hang out with some friends, see a few new faces, whatever. Yeah, bring some clothes to wear to parties. Also bring workout clothing if you have a gym at your school. I personally never used my gym just because I never had time for anything other than studying. Like I said already like 5 times. I never had time for anything. So yeah, bring workout clothing if you are one of them gym fanatics or you just want to get healthier. Bring like school spirit wear, so like school merch, like things that say your school name on them. Like, I don't know, different things that show support for your community. Okay, now as far as food and drinks go, at least on the first day, I would recommend definitely stocking up on things like water and like milk, pop, juice, etc. When you first get there, you're probably not going to be thinking about like, oh my god, I need to have some fruit snacks in my room like, first thing I'm gonna do when I step into my dorm room is eat this pack of fruit snacks. Like, you're not gonna be thinking that, but it's just nice to have snacks and stuff in your room and drinks and stuff like that for when you get hungry. And what's even more nice is that you could probably convince your parents to buy it for you, since it's like your first day, you're moving in and stuff. Be like, yeah, I need snakes. I need these snacks in my room. Can you please just buy them for me? Like, just stock up on them. You secure the bag, girls and guys, if you're watching this. Just, you know what? Get water, milk, pop, juice, etc. Any type of drink that you want. Gatorade, Haterade. Just kidding. Anything you guys want to drink, just get it. And stock up on it, because sometimes the cafes and stuff that maybe at your school are far away. It's a long distance to walk, carrying a bunch of different types of drinks and stuff back and forth. So I would recommend stocking up on it in the first few weeks. I also wrote bring popcorn and cereal, some soups, maybe protein bars or whatever, just to kind of get you through, because a lot of the times you're not going to be preparing like biscuits and stuff, and like biscuits and gravy in the morning before you go to class. So yeah, most people don't have time for that, so I would just bring like on the go type of snacks. And also don't forget to just bring stuff that you like, snacks that you like. You could have like a bin up in your closet or something with like a bunch of snacks that you like, so that way you don't have to worry about anyone eating them if you have roommates. Anyways, guys, that concludes all of my tips and ideas on what to bring to your dorm room. If you have any questions about what you shouldn't bring or what you should bring, definitely leave them down in the comments down below, and I will be sure to get back to you. I appreciate you guys all watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. More content will be coming, hopefully, if I have any time between my nursing courses. We'll see. This may be the last time you guys ever see me. Who knows? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it more than you know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Nailed it. Okay, that was ugly.